Hi, a pleasant day to you. So, my name is Mary Therese Capotulan, a student from BIT Com 2A Day. So, for this video, me and my group mates are going to discuss and talk all about the activity that Ms. Zara gave, and it is to identify one private international financial institution. The second one is to discuss its history and the role in the improving the economy of any ASEAN country. So me and my group mates have chosen the Philippines. But before that, let's have a brief introduction about what private international financial institution is. So, a financial institution is an institution that provides financial services for its clients and members in the financial market. Second one is, they include commercial banks, thrift institutions, investment banks, credit unions, pension funds, and also investment companies. And me and my group mates have chosen or identified the private international financial institution, and it is the Asian Development Bank. So, Ms. Jacqueline Medes is going to discuss about the history of Asian Development.
History Asia Development The Asia Development Bank was conceived in the reality 1960 as a financial institution that would be Asia in character and the force economic and growth and cooperation in one of the poorest regions in the world. A resolution passed at the first Ministerial Corporation on Asian Economic Cooperation, headed by United Nations of Economic Composition for Asia and the Far East in 1963, that vision on the way of the becoming reality. The Philippines capital of Manila was chosen most in the new institution, which opened December 19, 1996, which had a partnered in Ortega Center of Manila, Philippines. That company also maintains in 31 field offices around the world to promote the social economic development in Asia. Takeshi Watanabe first presided. The bank was set up in 1966 under the leadership of Japan as one of the first industrial states in Asia. The EDP Financial Development Project, it is a member states of across in Asia. During the 1960s, EBD was much assistance of food production and rural development.
So the role of EDB to improving the Philippines is by providing consumption, investment, and lending to the public. So EDB also it can help some of the countries to develop, especially our head office in the Philippines is one of the biggest source of official assistance in our development.
Hello everyone, this is Vince Ryan Culinares, and we are going to tackle about ADB or Asian Development Bank's supported projects and programs. ADB assisted the government in its immediate COVID-19 response measures, particularly on programs for increased social protection, health sector, and assistance at micro, small, and medium businesses. In the year 2020, they have delivered a total of $1.8 billion in loans for the Philippines COVID-19 response. ADB also provided more than $8 million in grants and technical assistance in the early months of the pandemic. So overall, ADB's annual lending to the country reached a record high of $4.2 billion in year 2020. This includes the policy-based loans in supporting the infrastructure financing generated by capital markets, expand financial and raise of the agricultural sector's productivity and competitiveness.
Okay, for the future directions, ADB's country partnership strategy for the Philippines 2018 to 2023, supporting infrastructure investments, local economic development, and also increased social investments in the bottom of 40% of the population. Okay, ADB will focusing investments on the infrastructures, also health and employment recovery to help the government address the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Under its country operations business plan in 2021 to 2023, ADB will help the government reinvigorate the private sector of the labor market, also accelerate economic recovery and expand access to public health services. More than 52% of project financing will be invest in transporting projects, while about 12% will help expand to the public health system. Okay, the business plan also includes support for the youth, school to work transition and skills development, and also environmentally sustainable projects that increase local economic activity, expand social protection, increase agriculture, competitiveness, and better public sector management, and more developed capital markets.